All right, some Vegvisir race weather. Last year we were so fortunate to have you here, Jure, and I promise more or less on your behalf that you will be here again next year. But this year you are with us in this short webcast. So please give us your insight on the weather.
Hi, Morten. So good to speak with you. So yeah, unfortunately, I was not able to come this year, but I hope to be back next year. So yeah, weather. Concerning the weather, so perhaps I would start with the three prognostic charts of the from the Deutsche Wetterdienst, showing the weather for the next 3 days. So like this is for today midday, and as we can see, we have inverted reach of high pressure just over the Scandinavia, and including Denmark, with some not so strong gradients, and that's why not so strong winds for today, mainly easterly or northeasterly direction. For tomorrow, oh, sorry, this is the day. Sorry. This is okay, and this is the chart for Saturday, and what we can see is that the high pressure is slowly moving eastward, and that there is a region with low pressure over Ireland and British Isles, and that the gradients here just around Denmark are getting somehow stronger. That's why we expect a bit stronger winds for Saturday. So we will have a transition between the lights, so from the high pressure toward the more wind on Saturday, and this transition is going to happen late Friday, as we are going to see a bit later. So concerning the phenomena, so the weather phenomena, the weather systems are still quite far, so more or less clear skies, except the fact that actually the clear skies are mainly valid for today, but then there will be a bit more of moist in the lower layers of the atmosphere. So that's why there are going to be a bit more low clouds for tomorrow, and then also for Saturday. So a bit cloudy with but these are going to be low clouds. So let's go to the wind. So just let me switch to expedition screen. So I ran some routings, and perhaps we can go through these routings for short, for the long, and then also for the short route. And because you might get some better feeling what will happen with the wind during the race. So I somehow anticipated the anti-clockwise route because I believe it's kind of logical. So if I hope Morten won't change his mind in the next hours. So as we said, we will just go toward the at the beginning of the optimal route, which is today at 4 o'clock, and then we will slowly go through the all the route. If we go, so this is today this is today at few hours after the start, so like really weak easterlies along the route, which are somehow backing. So and you might expect, you know, some downwind through the channel along the Long Island, and then a bit later, it's about entering the Svenborg Sand. And since this is going to happen in, so we will just go there. I ran this routing with the polars for the like I would say rather fast 30 feet boat. So of course, you know, the slower boats will be a bit back, the faster boats will be a bit forward, but like it's about like 11 o'clock in the evening, like passing the Svendborg. And this might be tricky because the channel is quite narrow, and and the winds are very light, and it's quite common that the wind drops in the Svenborg Sun during the night. So I expect, you know, this part is the most trickiest part because of the light winds, because of the currents. Here, you know, the situation might change a bit. Then, if we are going forward in time, so we are still speaking about the southeasterlies all the time, rather weak, and if we go, and then there comes the stretch toward the Fehmarn Sand. So this is the longest stretch, in one direction, basically without any obstacles, and it will start as upwind, not so strong, around let's say around 10 knots, and let's go forward in time. There is like no clear tendency about veering or backing. So actually here it would be good to know, you know, like what is happening with the wind direction. There is a bit perhaps of backing, so that's why the routing goes slightly north of the rump line. However, I would expect, you know, this backing to be rather small. But as we can see, you know, the wind is already picking the strength in tomorrow, tomorrow around noon. So it's coming like in the region of 15 knots. And there is more wind along the German coast. There is next stretch, and still in the easterlies. Now the wind goes a bit more. It's backing a bit. And later, like on the way to Grönsund, it's like staying easterly, but now veering. So and now from this point on, it's staying as easterly, southeasterly all the time, all the way actually to the finish. So I wouldn't really spend your time. What is perhaps good to see is just the result. Sorry. it's so. I hope you can. So this is and this is the thick line is the pressure line. So actually the pressure is slightly falling all the time during the race, and the wind is picking up from really very light winds at the start up to like 18 knots. But this, you must know that this is the sustained wind, and probably the gusts will get into the region up to like 24, 25 knots. So just like trying to see where are we in time. So this is the Svendborg sun around here. So really light winds. And then this is on the way to Fehmarn Island. So it's like headwinds, southeasterlies. This is the passage of the Fehmarn Sound, and now we are on the way back to the north and entering the Grünsund. So like that on this stretch, the wind seems to be the strongest. And then it's from here on, it's a more or less downwind and some reaching. So this is the turn at Remse Island. So like all in all, like if we summarize the long course, it's light winds at the start, very local, tricky part in the front of Svendborg, but then slowly the wind is picking up, slowly backing and picking in strength. And the second part of the race is going to be rather quick. So estimated time of arrival is Saturday around noon, roughly speaking. So as we said, faster boats a bit sooner, slower boats a bit later. And I would expect, this part around Svendborg is the most trickiest part because of strong currents and almost no wind. So this is for the long route.
Yes.
So for the red one, what we can do is just go through the same way for the short one. So for the green one, and perhaps we can just since now we know what are going to be the main tendencies, is perhaps just check the results, and it's like for the short one, for the green one, the estimated time of arrival is a bit is earlier, so a bit later after the Saturday midnight, and like as in the first scenario, light winds in the beginning, slowly picking up after midnight, but still very light, and then tomorrow on Friday, going going to the southwesterlies and picking up to the strength up to like 16 to 20, 22 knots. So this one is going to be rather quick. Morten, do you have any questions?
Well, I think you have covered most of it. I have a question. If you did you have any time to look at the 70 miles course, the one that starts on Friday? Tomorrow.
So, yeah, I was hoping, you know, that we would use the fresh data, and
Okay.
and we would record this also for the short one. So that's why I concentrated on the longest one and the medium one. So so we can
that's
repeat the
perfect.
exercise.
Let's say that, Jure. I think it looks like a real Vegvisir race, whether with the as you just said, tricky parts and tricky conditions, and then some real nice wind filling in, and good weather. So
Yeah, the weather actually the weather is good. Like no rain, no thunderstorms. It's just about the wind, about the playing with the wind, with the gradient winds. So like one can really concentrate on sailing and winds, like not so much on the other weather phenomena.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Jure. I will end the recording and then speak to you tomorrow on the 17 miles course, right?
No problem. So see you.